Okay, as you guys saw at the beginning of practice today, nice and casual today. We had a good walkthrough. Guys are loose, but we got our work done. We'll have one more run through tomorrow before we head to the press conference. So putting the finishing touches on things, and I think our preparation's been good. So hopefully we'll go out and play that way.
Is your first full practice week lived up to expectations?
Yeah, it has. I've been to many bowls before, whether as a head coach, but to be honest with you, the people here have made it so seamless. It's been very easy. Our operations people, our administration, the folks here have made it very easy for us, so there's been no issues.
Mark, did you, in bowl preparation, did you rely on the programs you had been in the past to establish kind of a blueprint?
I did.
Make any conversation? Did you call anybody that you had worked under before?
Of course, yeah. Of course.
How did that work?
It's good. I looked at a lot of options. I took a lot of people's schedules. Obviously, I consulted with my brothers, and I relied a lot on what Jimbo has done. You know, what Florida State has done. So I looked at a lot of their format as well.
And what mix do you find works between business and pleasure at a week like this?
There's always a fine line. It's always like that throughout the year. It's the same way. I really like our players to enjoy themselves. You know, Friday's a lot like that. We get our run through done, but I want them to enjoy Fridays a little bit, whether we're on the road, in season, a home game, we go to a movie. I want them to, I want that balance to be there all the time. Obviously, it's a bit more of a challenge at a place like this because there's so many guys, we're traveling so many, and there's a lot, more for them to do for many more nights. So we'll start getting it locked in a little bit, pull the reins in more and more tonight and tomorrow for sure.
What have you been most pleased with this week?
Just that balance that the gentleman just asked right there. I think we have gotten our work done when we needed to. They've been very attentive in the meetings. And again, there's so many guys here because we normally don't travel all these guys. So there's quite a few players here. And when you're dealing with that many numbers, you're trying to stay away from the outside distractions. We haven't had those, and they've been locked in. Their meetings and their practices have been very good.
You feel good with where you're at, defensive-wise, preparing for Georgia Tech's offense?
I feel like we've really hashed it out for a long time. We've spent a lot of time on these guys, as you know. It kind of hindered us as far as going a lot of good on good because there's some rule breakers, there's some tendencies, there's some things that we had to retrain them. So that's the only negative is we haven't gotten as much good on good down here. We still did some, but a lot of that's been with 2s and 3s against our number 1s and number 2s offensively. Just our one defense, and in particular at linebacker, there's some rule breakers that we didn't want to do that.
Mark, you have one for secondary when you're dealing with this defense.
I think there's a challenge for them always to stay on their feet, to not get blocked. They got to be great in secondary run support, and they've got to be great on the rotations and what we're doing and playing the play action.
Mark, you had 1:11 a.m. local start against Missouri. The kids seemed to come out pretty sharp. I mean, obviously they played well. Does this being such an early start in the morning, do you think your kids have a little bit of an edge in that regard because they've been through this season?
Well, I was pleased with the 11 a.m. start, the one we had, and we played. Not sure how many other noon games, but I know our last game of the year was noon. But the 11 a.m. start, we talked about it all week. We were prepared for it. We had a mentality about us to get up, ready to go. We have our little routine, what we do to kind of get them up and get them moving and get them excited very early in the morning. And hopefully we'll have that same mindset.
Mark, a lot of your guys have been trash talking about this top golf trip. Are coaches in on this too today?
No, coaches will not be in on that. Coaches got to go back and put the finishing touches on our last practice for tomorrow and all that. So these guys will go have some fun.
Do you think Darren's not the best golfer is?
I know who dresses the part. Who acts like he's a real good golfer. Coach Thomas, Lamar thinks he's a golfer. So. But all I know is I played him twice and I've whooped them both.
Mark, what about Stephen Johnson, impresses you the most?
Just his poise, the way he's done things to put us in a position to win. whatever that is. It may not always look pretty. He may have a turnover here or bad play, but he always responds, and he seems to make critical plays at critical moments, and he's put us in good position here for the moment.
It's been a month since the last game. How's the layover been? Good, bad, neither?
Yeah, I think it's been very good. I feel like our players have been very energetic. They've been focused at practice. We've embraced, having this opportunity to get better in general for the future, and also preparing for this game.
Okay, folks, thank you very much. The sun came